Wazuh is an open source security platform that provides endpoint security, log analysis, threat detection, and compliance management. It's highly effective for vulnerability detection as it integrates with security feeds and databases to identify vulnerabilities in your infrastructure. Let's set up Wazuh. First, install Wazuh on your system. Start by finding your Ubuntu machine's IP address and use it as the URL to log into the Wazuh dashboard. Once logged in, we're ready to proceed. Next, install the Wazuh agent. Run the necessary commands on Windows PowerShell to install the Wazuh agent. Now let's start the Wazuh agent. By default, the vulnerability detector module is turned off in Wazuh. Let's turn it on. Go to the configuration files from the Wazuh dashboard. Edit the settings to enable the vulnerability detector. Save the changes and restart the Wazuh manager. Let's confirm that the Windows machine is connected to the Ubuntu machine. Run the ping command to verify the connection. Once the connection is confirmed, edit the agent configuration file on the Windows machine using the commands shown here. Save the file and log back into the Wazuh dashboard. Now in the dashboard, select the agent for vulnerability detection. Here you can see that one vulnerability has already been detected on my Windows machine. Next, we're setting up a module to generate alerts when commands are executed by a root user. First, install the Wazuh agent on your Linux machine. Here, I'm running the installation commands in my terminal. Once that's done, enable the agent so it starts monitoring. Now, log into your Wazuh dashboard to check if your Linux agent has been added. You can see here that I've got 2 active agents connected. Next, install audit-d to collect logs for system events. Once it is installed, enable it and check the audit logs by opening the audit.log file. Now we need to configure the Wazuh agent to forward these logs to the Wazuh manager. Add the audit.log file to your osec.configure file and restart the Wazuh agent to apply the changes. Next, add an audit rule to capture the specific logs you want. For this demo, I'm adding a rule to generate an alert whenever the root user executes a command. Now let's test it out. I'll run the netstat command as an example. After refreshing the Wazuh manager and going to the security events, you can see a log for netstat. Let's try a few more commands like ifconfig and traceroute. After refreshing again, you can see alerts for all of them. Nutstat, ifconfig, and traceroute. You can dive deeper into the logs to see details, like the command executed, which agent it came from, and more useful info. And that's it. You now have alerts for root command execution showing up in the Wazuh manager. It's a great way to monitor critical activities on your system. To configure the FIM module, we start by adding the files or directories we want to monitor into both the Wazuh server configuration and the agent configuration files. Here you can see the configuration being updated to include the file we want to monitor. Once these changes are saved, the agent begins monitoring the specified files. Next, we move to the file that's under observation and make a change to it. Now, let's check the Wazuh dashboard. Under the File Monitoring module, we see that an alert has been generated. The alert provides details such as the previous and current hashes of the file, along with the exact date and time when the modification occurred. That's how you configure and use the File Integrity module in Wazuh to detect and report file changes in real time. Thank you for watching.